Hello everyone, welcome to Gary's Corner again. I've been receiving a whole lot of letters here from seniors, and I want to talk about one of them today. As I travel across the island with the Rural Coalition here, we're talking to everybody. We're talking to farmers and fishermen. And, you know, a lot of people are struggling and wondering why we have to go through this amalgamation and annexation problem when we have bigger problems. Well, it's because the government's solution to a problem is more taxes and more government. What we need is better allocation of tax dollars and better use. I'm going to read you one letter here. It's from a senior. I won't mention his name because that's a privacy issue. He says, Gary, me and my wife are both seniors and our taxes went up thanks to this amalgamation. It's just another way for government to rob us till we have to sell our home or leave our island. It makes me sick. I was born and raised here. So step up, Dennis King, and do what you said you were going to do if you were elected. And he says, get her on, Dennis, and do what you promised. I thought you were better than that. So we're talking to lots of seniors, and they have the same issues here. None of us believe we should have to go through this to fight for democracy and our stuff. And young people out there the same way, young families, they can't make a living. Right now we have a housing shortage, which was created by our own government. So again, their problem to this solution is build more, amalgamate, annex, take away prime farmland for annexation, build houses and apartment buildings galore. But the problem with that is none of us islanders can afford to it. 3/4 of this island couldn't afford to live in these apartments and houses. They're too expensive. What we need to do is make it easier for people to start small businesses, and that way we'd keep our young people here in the province. A huge portion of our province works for the government. That's not acceptable. We have to be able to make our own livings out here, folks. Young people need to be able to make more than minimum wage without spending thousands of dollars going to college. Because if they're spending thousands of dollars going to college, there's no jobs here. We have graduates working at Tim Hortons and McDonald's. We have to get into the small business and small farms. That's where the money has to be allocated to. Only way we can keep our young people here is make small business, allow them to start and operate their own business, hire employees, and then they're going to make a good living, not minimum wage. And that's where our tax dollars have to go, ladies and gentlemen. Think about our seniors, think about our young families, think about all the people out there that are having struggles now. More taxes is not the answer. Thank you from Gary's Corner. I'll talk to you next week.